1.5 million players. Every single day. That's not a dream, it's the reality of Counter-Strike 2, the game that's taken over Steam, shattered records, and become a global phenomenon. But how did it get there? How did Counter-Strike 2, a game that had to follow in the footsteps of its legendary predecessors, manage to not just survive, but thrive, breaking records and winning over players from all over the globe? Let's dive into the explosive success of Counter-Strike 2, its rise to the top, the struggles it faced, and why it's become the game to play right now. It all started in 2023 when Counter-Strike 2 was announced. The gaming world was on edge. Could Valve capture lightning in a bottle again? After all, CS:GO had been at the top of Steam for nearly a decade. Expectations were sky-high, and when CS2 launched, it came with a promise of something new. It was built on the revolutionary Source 2 engine, boasting sharper graphics, faster gameplay, and a smoother, more refined experience. But then came the reality check: early bugs, connectivity issues, and performance hiccups. The community wasn't shy about sharing its frustrations. It looked like Valve had a long road ahead to meet the hype. But here's where the magic happened. Valve didn't just listen, they acted. They pushed out updates, fixed bugs, and kept improving the game with lightning speed. Each patch showed the developers' commitment to getting things right. And just like that, the once skeptical players started to trust Valve again. They took their time to address everything, balancing issues, matchmaking tweaks, and of course, getting the competitive scene dialed in. Slowly but surely, CS2 transformed into something special. The community began to grow, and as they did, Counter-Strike 2 began to shine. So what is it about CS2 that has made it a must-play for over 1.5 million people every single day? First off, let's talk about the gameplay. At its core, Counter-Strike has always been about strategy, skill, and teamwork. And that hasn't changed. What CS2 does is take everything we loved about CS::GO and polish it to perfection. Whether it's the realistic gun mechanics, the tactical team play, or those heart-pounding moments where a single bullet can change the tide of a match, CS2 keeps the formula that made its predecessors so legendary while refining it to new heights. Then, there's the Source 2 engine. The upgraded graphics and smoother performance are just the tip of the iceberg. The game runs better, feels faster, and looks stunning even on lower-end PCs. That's a huge win, especially for the competitive players who rely on smooth, uninterrupted gameplay. Now, let's talk about the most important part of Counter-Strike 2, competition. CS2 is a game built for esports. The pro scene is thriving, and Valve has done an incredible job of integrating tools for competitive play right into the game. Whether you're looking to play in ranked matches or just want to watch the pros battle it out in high-stakes tournaments, CS2 has something for everyone. The matchmaking system is smoother than ever, creating an environment where you're always facing opponents at your skill level. And with new tools for both casual and professional players, the game offers endless possibilities for anyone looking to rise through the ranks or just enjoy a quick match. But here's the real kicker: Counter-Strike 2 went free to play. That decision alone was a game changer. No more barrier to entry, anyone could dive in and start playing. And Valve didn't just stop there. They made sure that the free-to-play model didn't compromise the quality of the experience. Players who wanted to buy skins or support the game could do so, but the core gameplay was there for everyone. This opened the door to a massive wave of new players, bringing in people who had never touched a Counter-Strike game before. And the best part? The free-to-play model allowed the community to grow exponentially. New players, returning veterans, and streamers all flooded in, making CS2 not just a game, but a global community. Let's talk about the numbers for a second. 1.5 million players. Every day. When was the last time you saw a game with that kind of staying power? That's not just a fleeting trend, that's a cultural moment. Counter-Strike 2 isn't just another shooter, it's a phenomenon. The kind of success we haven't seen in years. With over 1 million players consistently logging in, and a competitive scene growing stronger by the month, CS2 has proven itself as a game that isn't just going to fade into obscurity. It's a staple, a go-to for anyone who loves shooters, esports, or just a game that can keep you hooked for hours. Don't be fooled though. Even with all this success, the road wasn't without its bumps. balancing issues, performance hiccups, and the constant pressure of following a legendary predecessor all weighed heavily on the shoulders of CS2. But Valve didn't give up. They faced the criticism head-on, embraced feedback from the community, and turned the game into something better with every patch. This is the kind of dedication that makes CS2 stand apart from other shooters. It's not just about launching a product. It's about keeping the game fresh, competitive, and constantly evolving. So, where does Counter-Strike 2 go from here? Well, the future looks bright. Valve is already hard at work, keeping the game fresh with new updates, tweaks, and features. Esports is continuing to grow, with tournaments getting bigger and more exciting every year. And the player base is only getting larger. The game's free-to-play model, combined with Valve's commitment to quality, means that there's room for even more players to jump in and enjoy the thrill of Counter-Strike 2, whether they're a casual player, an esports fan, or someone looking to climb the competitive ladder. Have you jumped into Counter-Strike 2 yet? If not, what are you waiting for? It's free, it's fast, and it's one of the most exciting shooters on the planet right now. So grab your gear, join the action, and experience firsthand why millions are logging in every day to fight for victory. And hey, if you're already a fan, drop a comment below and let's talk strategy, tips, or your favorite CS2 moment. I want to hear what's keeping you hooked.